Anybody on this afternoon or not, but I'm standing out in the field helping Randy with some work. He's doing the work and I'm standing over here. I thought it might be a good time to check in, see if there's anybody on. Sorry, my hair's a mess. This is my work hair. Maybe somebody will come on and chat for a few minutes. Probably won't be on here long. He's over there done. I'm just chatting. Nobody yet. Hey, there's somebody to chat with. Indiram Takibi. Hello, and Debbie Sue, my faithful friend. Hey, Debbie Sue. And hiya. Hey, man, how are you? Or, hey, friend, how are you? Good to see everybody. It's a totally impromptu, unplanned, random, out in the field, had my phone in my pocket, and thought I would go live for a few minutes while Randy's over there getting the actual work done. Indiram Takabi, I don't think I've had you on my live before. It's nice to see you. And Debbie Sue and Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda. Rhonda, are you back from your trip already or are you still on? And Kendi K all day. Hey, friend. It's a totally impromptu, unplanned, random live while I'm standing out here in the field while Randy's over there getting all the work done. Hey, Rambo. I thought I would just visit for a few minutes to see if anybody's on, and I have some nice friends on. I know it's a little bit windy. Sorry about the hair. Rhonda, are you back yet? Or still tripping? And tell us about your trip. I hope it's been fun. Fun or educational or, you know, something. Oh, you're in St. Louis. Okay. I'm going to lean up here against this light pole. Poles here in the south. So what's everybody doing today? I did not have a productive morning. You're studying right now, Haya? That's okay, darling. I just appreciate you coming on to hang out for a little while. I did not have a very productive morning, but then when Randy came home from his very productive morning, we finished up our back porch project. Kendi K all day's working, yeah. We did lay down a new floor on our back porch. Oh, Rhonda was treated like royalty yesterday. I love it. Tell us more. And I have a video coming out on Monday, I think, about switching our back porch floor up from that old, outdated green outdoor carpet. Oh, thank you, Debbie Sue. I appreciate you. To the rubber, we call them rubber tiles. One brand is Rubberific. Anyway, if you watch my video, I'll probably post that on Monday. We actually finished it up today. Hello, everyone. Do tell Rhonda, yes. So I was productive helping Randy with that and then came down here to stand in the field while he's over there working. Going to Forest Park. Oh, Rhonda. You know what I'm thinking? Excellent opportunity for content. I bet that's what Kendi K all day is thinking too. Content. I love paddle boats. I haven't been on a paddle boat in years. I think it's been 10 years, but they are so much fun. One of my favorite memories from childhood, hey everybody, one of my favorite memories from childhood is being on paddle boats. We used to go to a place called Hungry Mother Park. It's a state park in Virginia. And we rented paddle boats there. That's Randy moving the gator out of the way. Let me check and see what he's doing. Hey! You going up? I'll walk up. Actually, no, I'll ride. I'm gonna ride up with the gator. That way I won't have to wee. Sorry about the gator noise. Thank you for everybody that's come on today. If you don't know me, my name is Paula. Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. Rambo's walking alongside. I'm in his gator seat. This is where he likes to ride. If you've seen any of my cow videos, this is his seat, so he's not very, very happy. The gator noise will be gone in just about 2 minutes. Hey, Grandma Teresa Gilmore, nice to see you. And Rhonda has her selfie stick and phone ready for the paddle boats. That is going to be beautiful. doing video. Thank you, Haya. We're almost to the house. First I told Randy I would walk, but then I thought I wheeze when I walk, and nobody wants to hear that. Rambo is mad. Thank you for the ride. You putting the gator up now?
I'm gonna get toast.
Okay. Do you mind if I just sit on the porch and go now for a few minutes? Randy's gonna put his tools away, and he said I could go live for a few minutes, so I'll sit out on the front porch. So, Haya, what are you studying today? Any particular subject? Not sure what your pants, Rhonda. Rambo, he's so mad. He's so mad. He's so mad because he didn't get to ride the gator up. Let me find me a place to sit. Oh, this is Rambo's chair. Now, I know I'm in your chair. I know he's just not having a good day. First, I was in his seat on the gator, and now I'm in his chair. But he'll be okay. Math, oh, Haya, I didn't enjoy math either because I wasn't good at it. I was good. There goes the gator again. When you live in the country, lots of gator and tractor noises. I was good at English language arts. Back in my day, spelling was the big thing, believe it or not, before spell check was ever invented. Anything with words, and believe it or not, memorization. I could remember everything when I was a kid, but I always struggled with math. I never understood math till I got to college. I went to college as an adult. I was actually 25 when I went, and I had to take all 3 of the remedial math classes because I was so terrible at math. I really think I have a math learning disability, and it was never identified. Yeah, because my brain just doesn't get math. Oh, thank you, Debbie Sue. I appreciate you watching that. It was fun to do. Originally, it was going to be me walking and talking, but when I walk and try to talk, this is what you get with my asthma. And I thought, nobody's going to want to hear that, and I certainly don't want to post it. So I just decided to do the music. And I said I was not going to purchase the, what's the sound that a lot of people buy? The sound subscription in Epidemic Sound. I said, I'm not going to buy that. I'm just going to use the YouTube audio library. I don't need that expense. I'm retired. I'm on a fixed income. But then I thought, well, I've kind of gone round and round with YouTube audio library, and I can't find anything I really like. So I finally did purchase the subscription. I think it was 2 nights ago. So I'm just going to use it a lot. So it's yet another thing I said I wouldn't buy and ended up buying. But that's okay. I could have bought something a lot more frivolous. I don't think it's frivolous. I just didn't plan to do it. And I don't know where the button is to show all of the chats. I might just be seeing the top chat. I don't know. But thank you for coming to my random, impromptu, totally unplanned live out in the field and now here on the front porch. So let's see. I was hanging out with Debbie Sue on Sally's this morning. And let's see. Was anybody else in this chat on Sally's this morning? I don't think so. And then some of us went over to Yvonne's channel. Debbie Sue, weren't you there too? What is Yvonne's channel name? Nana of 5, I think. I think it's Nana of 5. We hung out with her for a little while. So Debbie Sue, you are such a faithful and loyal YouTube family. I'm not going to call you a friend. I'm going to call you a family member. You just go where everybody is, and I appreciate that. I'm so excited for the mail to run today. Sally has sent me a package. I have a feeling I know what's in it, but I'm not totally sure. She expected it to come yesterday, but it didn't. So I'm thinking that's probably going to come today. So what's everybody doing tonight? Friday night. I did plan to stay home and get on the live with Karen's group, which I really enjoy. Then Randy got the call I think it was either yesterday or the day before, they need him to drive the band again, the high school band. So I am going to jump on the bus again tonight and go with the band to the ball game. Yes, I know. She's so excited. She sent me a text this morning. If your package doesn't arrive today, I'm going to have something to say about it. So, because she really hoped it would arrive yesterday. Boy, I appreciate you all who were staying. People come in, I'm like 17, yes, and then it drops down to just the faithful few. Candy K all day. Someday I hope I'll be like you. Now, I appreciate everyone who is here. Don't get the idea that I don't appreciate you, because I do. You are very dear to me. But I would like to be like Candy K all day someday and have like, oh, she's got 25 people on her live. But I'm very, very grateful for you 5 or 6. The faithful few, right? The faithful few. I appreciate that. So we're going to the ball game tonight. I do plan to redo my hair, don't worry, and put on my school colors. Our school colors are maroon, so you got to wear maroon. Thank you, Debbie Sue. I appreciate that. I could use some more likes. Y'all, I've only got 4 likes. I need some more likes. Got to have some more likes. Debbie Sue Sally's Morning Sunrise Live is doing so well. First of all, it's fun, and she has her friends on there, which is her main goal, and spreading the Word of God, which is another main goal. But it's also getting to where she has a lot of people on there, and a lot of new people as well. Thank you, Clifton Chair Member. That is so sweet of you. Indeed, Jesus is always with me. And thank you for coming on my live. I don't think I've met you before. Everybody say hi to Clifton Chair Member. Yes, she's going out all over the world. I used to go out all over the world more, but lately I've been more in the United States, which is great. Of course, Dora Explorer is in, where is she? Where is Dora? Australia? And Karen in New Zealand. And of course, Peter's in England. So we do have a few regulars that are from other countries. Clifton, it is so nice of you to be here. Clifton, do you want to share where you're from, or is that private? Clifton, I have a brother-in-law named Clifton, but we call him Tip. His nickname has always been Tip. Here in the country, Tip is short for Clifton, often, or Clifford, which I don't really know why. Does anybody know why? Anybody else in your area that Tip, T-I-P, is short for Clifton or Clifford? Clifton is from North Georgia. Iron Price. Hello, Iron Price. The doctor diagnosed you with ligma. I don't know what that is. If that's true, I'll say I'm sorry. If you're playing a joke on me, then ha-ha. If you're not playing a joke on me, sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. We have another good friend from Georgia. Our good friend, Heartily Happy, Mrs. G, is from Georgia. Oh, Iron Price. You know what, sweetheart? You know what? I'm not even going to send you away. If anybody else wants to time Iron Price out, that's okay. But if he wants to get on and joke around and be silly, I don't mind. Unless you get real nasty now, and then you're going to have to go. Ha, ha, ha. That's real funny, honey. What are you, about 6th grade? Because that is about a 6th grade joke. So I'm going to the ball game tonight. What's everybody else doing? What's everybody else doing? Oh, and Debbie Sue, how's that poem coming? I'm not putting you on the spot now. If the rest of the poem doesn't come to your mind about the property here, don't worry about it. But if it does, I would love to hear it. Hey, Grandma Moore, it's so nice to see you. It's so nice to have people who'll come in on a random impromptu live. Let's see. You know what? I don't think I have a mod here. Kind of forgot about. Well, there's Candy K all day is a mod, but knowing Candy K, she's probably working with me in the background. Debbie Sue, would you mind being a mod? Debbie Sue, I'm going to put you as a mod, and if you don't want to be a mod, don't worry. There we go. If anybody gets too nasty, Debbie Sue. Thank you. I appreciate that. And if you need to go, don't worry at all. Clifton is going to Bible study later tonight. Debbie Sue has actually started the poem. Wow, that's so nice. And Grandma Moore, we saw you at Sally's today, I think. And then you were at Yvonne at her channel is Nana of 5, right? Hi, I really appreciate that. I think Debbie Sue can handle it. But if Debbie Sue has to leave, I might call on you because Debbie Sue, I know you were starting to clean. Yes, Grandma Moore, we have been busy hanging out on lives today. Okay, Rhonda, I can't wait to see whatever you decide to do. Don't drop your phone in the lake, honey. Have a great time. Paddle for us. Plus, Haya, you're trying to study and math is hard. You know. I should walk around and show you all, I'm not going to show you the flowers. I just looked down at them and apparently I forgot to water them yesterday. Again. I have a video that I started yesterday when I was driving about procrastinating. And I'm just going to add a little bit at a time when thoughts come to me. But obviously I procrastinated and didn't water my flowers yesterday. Simply Debbie Sue, you've been to Hungry Mother State Park? I love that. That was our prime vacation spot when I was a kid. And I thought it was like so far away, like way, because we didn't travel when I was a kid. Okay, Grandma Moore is stuck on your recliner a few more days. Well, I'm sorry you're stuck in your recliner, but we are glad that you're keeping us company. So thank you, Grandma Moore. And Debbie Sue has been to Hungry Mother State Park. I love that. Debbie Sue, I went there years before I ever saw the ocean. So to me, Hungry Mother State Park was the biggest body of water that I had ever seen. And you know, they have the beautiful lake with the sand and the diving board out. Of course, I'm not getting on a diving board because I don't swim. Just wonderful, wonderful place. And then a few years later, we went to the beach and I was like, wow, this is bigger than Hungry Mother Park. And then when I went back to Hungry Mother, it seemed small, but it's a wonderful place. Okay, I think, Debbie Sue, it's probably about an hour and a half from me too, coming from the other direction. Yeah, and we started going, I think, when I was about, I think maybe I was 9 or 10, and we would camp. My older sister and her husband used to take us. Poor little Mom and Daddy, all they ever did was work. They never had a chance to take vacations. They just worked, and made a living to support the kids. But my older sister had a husband with a camper, and we went camping. Oh my goodness, Karen is live now too. I didn't know Karen was going to go live. I think it's one of her international lives. You started going when you were about 14. That's okay, Haya. Thanks for coming. Good luck with your math, sweetheart. Good luck with your math. Debbie Sue, did you all rent the paddle boats as well? The paddle boats was one of my favorite things. They had rowboats as well, but I didn't want to be rowing. I like to paddle. Grandma Moore, I like to camp too. We have a camper, but we don't get to go camping very often. Stuff keeps coming up, like either the weather or Randy will have to drive a school bus because he's still on the school bus sub list. Or, you know, it's just always something. But when we do camp, I really enjoy it. Now, Debbie Sue, one thing we never did was ride the horses. I don't know if we were scared of horses back then or whether the grown-ups just didn't want to pay the price for riding the horses. I don't remember. But now we did the paddle boats every year and laid out in the sun, of course, and cooked ourselves red like we did back in the day before we knew better. And let's see, did they have a little snow cone cart, or am I thinking of the beach? I think you actually had to go up to the little snack bar. Go off the sand, walk up 2 or 3 steps, and they had a little snack bar up there. Oh, and the campground was so beautiful. Debbie Sue, were you ever there? Was your family ever there when the annual craft fair was there? Which I can't remember now if that was June or July. but they had a big craft fair. Now, we didn't buy crafts because I didn't have any money and, I was a teenager, but we always loved looking at them. It was a big craft fair. The big water slide. Oh, out in the lake. Yeah, the fair was in August. Okay, I remember the craft fair very well. Now, I don't like the water. I don't like to get above my ankles, so I never went down the slide. But I did enjoy the camping, and I don't know how my sister enjoyed it because she cooked 2 meals a day. She got up and made bacon and eggs for breakfast, and then at lunch we were on our own, a bowl of cereal, a sandwich, whatever we could find in the kitchen tent. And then she cooked homemade meals at night. We didn't go out. Yeah, so all she got to do was cook and wash dishes. I don't know if she had any fun or not. Oh, your husband and used to go every year for a while? I would like to go camping there. We usually camp no more than an hour from home. We don't go far in our camper, but I would really enjoy that. It would bring back a whole lot of good memories. So I might talk Randy into that. That's not very far to go camping. Plus they have cabins now, I believe. I never stayed in a cabin, but I believe they do have cabins. And let's see, what else? The paddle boats, the beach, the snack bar, the campground was beautiful. The craft fair in August. Seems like they had entertainment sometimes too, didn't they? Or am I thinking of the campground at the beach? A few years later, my sister and her husband graduated to camping at Myrtle Beach at a place called, what is it in Robin Hood? Oh, the Sherwood Forest. If anybody on this chat has been to the Sherwood Forest Campground in North Myrtle Beach, I'm really going to be shocked. The last time you went, they had pretty cabins. Sherwood Forest Campground was a family-friendly campground. They had a pool, they had a snack bar, they had a playground, they had ping pong tables. It was wonderful. And after a while, like I said, my sister and her husband did graduate and started camping at the beach. You've never been to Myrtle Beach? Well, Sherwood Forest was the best campground. And now it's not even a thing anymore. It was torn down, and I don't know if they built a highway or if they made a resort. I don't know. But there is a Facebook group called Sherwood Forest Fans, and I found that maybe about 6 years ago. And people don't post on it much, but when they do, I love to see the old pictures. I think that was where I first fell in love, unless you count when I was in love with Johnny Perkins in the first grade. No, that wasn't where I first fell in love. I forgot about middle school. Never mind. But I think whenever we went to the beach, I fell in love every summer with somebody. Fell in love, get my heart broken, go home, cry, forget about them 2 weeks after. Yes, Grandma Moore, I hope you feel better too. Like I said, I'm sorry you're in the recliner, but I do, Summer Love, I do appreciate you hanging out with me while you're in the recliner. And I hope you're taking good care of yourself. Do you have somebody to carry you tea or snacks or anything? Oh, she gets to take this patch off in 1 hour. That's awesome, Grandma Moore. Yes, Debbie Sue, Summer Love. Ugh. I just wish I knew now what I knew then, and I wouldn't have even looked at those goofy boys. Yeah, heartbroken every year. Yeah, same old crap. I'm sure my sister must have got sick of it. Be like, stop, just go to the beach and get in the water or something. Oh, Grandma Moore, we are very happy to have you. Somebody post hashtag Core Tribe in the chat. Grandma Moore, you are now part of the, well, you may have already been. You are now part of hashtag Core Tribe. We have brought you into the fold. I don't know. I guess can I chat on my chat? No, I don't know how to chat on my chat. No one around today. Your daughter is in Russia? Wow. Does she live there, Grandma Moore, or is she visiting? I've never been to Russia. Yeah, Grandma Moore, hashtag core tribe, capital C, capital R, that's you. I haven't traveled much in my life. But Russia is one place I definitely have never been. So is she visiting or, oh, let's see. Daughter in Russia FaceTimed her today. Is she going to be there for like a long, long time? And isn't it wonderful that you can FaceTime her? My sister and her husband went to, Prague, 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 as Southern Baptist missionaries. And I think they were there for 2 years. But that was before FaceTime. So we didn't get to FaceTime them. Just email was all we had. Your daughter just had her 3rd baby. Congratulations. She lives there. You've been to Russia twice and you're planning to go the beginning of the year. That's wonderful. Well, my little mama, got on a plane all by herself. It was only the 3rd time she had flown, and she had never flown by herself before. And I think she was 70. She got on the plane all by herself and went to Prague to visit my sister and her husband and just had a wonderful time. She participated in all their Southern Baptist missionary things, prayer walks, and just absorbed the culture and had the most wonderful time. She wanted me to go with her, but I didn't. One, I didn't want to take off work, and I think I just didn't want to go, which now I wish I would have. You know, hindsight's 20/20. That is one nice thing about technology, Grandma Moore. You are so right. And Grandma Moore, if you would like me to call you by your first name instead of Grandma Moore, you can tell me. Now, Candy K all day says that it's good to use people's channel name in the chat because the algorithm picks up on that. So you might prefer me to call you Grandma Moore. But if you want me to call you your actual name, I'll be happy to. So traveling internationally has really opened your eyes. I cannot even imagine. The most international traveling I've ever done is the Bahamas on a cruise, which I don't know if you can call that international or not, and Canada on a bus trip when we went to see Niagara Falls. We went across to the Canada side. Grandma Moore, channel name is best for you. Okay, thank you for telling me. That's what Candy K all day says too. She said, mention those channel names. Simply Debbie Sue, I've been out of the country, or I wonder if you meant to say you've never been out of the country. If you have been out of the country, tell us where you've been. And I'm only going to stay about 2 more minutes, friends. It's a little bit hot on the front porch. Grandma Moore was in Hungary for 3 weeks, and you were on the, do you pronounce it Danube? You were on the Danube River on New Year's Eve. Oh my gosh. You were on a river cruise or a riverboat? And if I'm pronouncing Danube wrong, somebody hyphenate it and tell me how to pronounce it. Well, Debbie Sue, I haven't been out of the country. Isn't that amazing? Like I said, Canada and, where did I say I went? The Bahamas. Is that all I've been? Let me think. See, that should come back to my mind immediately, but I'm a little bit dehydrated and my memory's gone. Yeah. I've never even been to Mexico or anywhere. Mostly nowadays, I just go to the back porch. Oh, you were on a bridge. Oh, that must have been incredible. I cannot even imagine. Debbie Sue, can you? Simply Debbie Sue, I cannot even imagine. When I was a little girl, my parents bought me a little electric organ. Did anybody have an electric organ? And the books came with numbers. So you played the numbers. My memory just goes. I know. I'm like, what was I saying? And one of the songs in one of my books was the Blue Danube Waltz. And if I'm pronouncing it wrong, somebody please tell me. The Blue Danube Waltz. Da 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 da. And that is my only experience with that word. Simply Debbie Sue says she could write for days on that experience. Yes. Yes, wouldn't that be wonderful? You would have poems and short stories and everything. Everything. Well, listen, friends, I'm going to go in the house and get some water. I feel my throat starting to get scratchy. So thank you. I can't make a heart because I only have one hand. I know, Grandma Moore. Before I go, I'll say this. I wanted to be a writer, and I kept buying books about becoming a writer. I realized I was just buying books and not actually writing very much. So what I wanted was to be a writer, but I didn't want to put the work into writing. So I sold my books on Amazon and gave that up. But I piddled at it for years wanting to be a writer. Okay, yes, I'm going to hop over there too as soon as I get some water. Love you all. Thanks for coming to my live. I appreciate every single one of you. And if there's anyone here that I didn't greet, please excuse me. And I'll be live again Sunday at 5 on my back porch because we just got the back porch finished. So consider joining me there. Thanks, everybody. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. Bye.